Hi, welcome to It Is Josie. Josie here. I'm glad to have you back again. Thank you for whoever's taken off the time to watch my previous videos. And if at all you're not aware, I'm recording weekly vlogmas. In all honesty, life is so busy I can't commit to daily vlogmas, but if you're interested in knowing what I've been up to, I'll add a link over here for the few that I've uploaded for the first and second week of December. I realized long since I last brought to you a fabric hauls video. Today's video is a fabric hauls video. Yes, Sarah, is that exciting time when you receive fabric or order it, and Sarah is excited to receive new fabric. And today I thought I'll show you what I'm up to. Actually, one of the fabric pieces I'm going to show you, I've already cut it out. I should be sewing right now, but I received some in the post today afternoon. Actually, I'd stepped out to town, came back, and just when I was opening my door, the postman was also delivering the fabric, so it was timely and the right time, and I decided to record the video. Today is the 19th of December on a Thursday. School is closing, so I'm excited that I'm going to have me time to sew, knowing that I don't have to be out and about with school runs, given my children are much older, so I don't have to keep an eye on them. They can entertain each other while I hide in my sewing room and do some sewing. With no further ado, I thought I would show you what I'm up to. In all honesty, right now I'm going to need your honest opinion and input of what I can do with some of these fabrics, because there's some, when you order fabrics online, you have a pattern in mind until the fabric comes and you touch it and realize probably it's not suited for that pattern. As opposed to returning it, I love to sit down and think about what else I can do with it, that I don't have my mind fixed on that one thing. If you've been watching my vlogmas, you've seen this, a few of them. I was just showing what I was up to that day and what I bought. But this is a triple crepe. I wasn't aware there was such a thing as a triple crepe. This is already cut out. So a triple crepe is quite a flowy fabric. It has the texture of a crepe, if you can see. I don't know if you can see, but it's not as see-through. It's thick enough. I bet it will keep it slightly warmer. It won't be as thin onto the skin. It's a triple crepe, quite thick, but not that thick. While at it, it's still a flowy piece of fabric. So I'm showing you on a small piece, and this was gifted to me by Fabrics for All, and I've already cut out the Magnolia dress, and now I've gone on and on about making this dress, and I never got around to making it, and finally I have the pieces cut out. It's a labor of love. These pattern pieces are quite many and so long. I had to layer them down on my living room floor to cut them out, because my sewing table couldn't take out the skirt pieces because they're pretty long. And it's cut out. It's meant to be my Christmas dress, so I should be sewing it now, but I bet with everything cut out, I made a twirl of the bodice, and I realized I had to carry out a sew back adjustment, which I've already done. So I'm imagining this part shouldn't be the hard one. I'm just going to sew it up probably today when I return from school run. And this is already cut out, and I picked it up last week from Fabrics for All. And I was gifted this fabric in exchange for a blog post. I joined their bloggers team. That's the first piece of fabric, and the next piece, and these two pieces, I'll show them to you together. They're lycra pieces with composition of nylon and elastin. And you might be wondering what I'm using this for. These are dancewear fabrics, and I bought them to make a gymnastics costume for my daughter. I'll try to attach a picture of the costume I plan to make here, or a link in the description box of the pattern. And I'll be making a leotard for gymnastics. I made one last year, but she's gotten a bit tall, and I want to make one that's long sleeved because I realize their gym gets a bit cold. And I'm hoping to use the Jalie leotard pattern 3136. I could be wrong, but I will attach the right number at the bottom or down here. And I'm hoping to make one combined. She made a special request for purple, and I decided to add the pink. And these I bought from my local fabric shop, Samuel Taylor's in Leeds City Centre. Yep, and that's one of the projects I hope to make this holiday. It seems like I'm acting like I've got a month of sewing, but it's not a month, but we shall make do with whatever we have. whatever time I have and whatever time I can put to good use. Next fabric is this cord fabric. This is a cord I picked up from my local fabric shop. I picked it up from B&M Fabrics. It's a cord fabric, quite thick, sturdy fabric. It's not as flowy and it has big wails, and I bought it to make the Ninali Camden skirt. I made the pinafore before and I liked the fit I got out of it. So I'm hoping to make a skirt out of this, and if I do, this is I'll make it. I had to lengthen the pinafore when I made it. Probably if you are interested in seeing the pinafore, I'll add a link here to the video where I review the pinafore pattern. And I had to lengthen it a bit. I always need a little extra length onto my clothes when I make them. But the skirt, I might still add a little, but I might make it a bit of a mini. Not really. I will still lengthen the fabric, the pattern pieces a bit for a skirt in this cord. I might omit the pockets. I don't know how the pockets would sit on an A-line skirt because they are patch pockets. I might leave out the pockets and see how it comes out. But yeah, this olive cord fabric will be for the Ninali Camden pinafore skirt. I know the pattern comes with the pinafore and the skirt, so this time around I'll maybe making a skirt out of this. And our next pieces of fabric, I'm honestly not decided. These came from Minova. I ordered for them with a pattern in mind, because when you look at the descriptions they tell you, okay, it's good for a jumper, and I was thinking about different things I could make out of it until the fabric comes and you feel it and realize probably it might not do that. But I'll need your input and advice on what I could use each and every fabric for. At least the first few I've shown you, I already know what I'm using those for, but these I'm not yet decided. I have ideas in my head what I could use each of these fabrics for, but I'm happy with any advice you have for me. And probably this seems much clearer, and this is this is a John Caldo fabric. It's a textured knit which I received in the mail today. It's from Minova, and it's a stretch fabric. It's quite stretchy. It could have probably 60% stretch. It's a textured navy print. I have a lot of it. It's not as opaque actually. It's not as transparent. It's quite a bit opaque. And the outside piece is smooth, and the outside is textured. Looks like a crepe. It has the look of a crepe, but we know it's not a crepe. And I got this. In my mind I thought I would use it for something else, but when it came I thought it would be the perfect one for the Sirocco jumpsuit. I've also made this pattern before, and if you're interested in seeing my review of this pattern, I'll also attach a video here of my review of this pattern. And when I made it, I had to do a lot of alterations, and I'm now confident with the many alterations I made on the jumpsuit I made and on the pattern pieces would make this a quick sew, because it doesn't entail any fasteners. Once it's cut out, I bet it should be able to come together pretty fast, and it's quite flowy and thick enough for the cold weather. I bet you can also wear it in the summer, and its composition is polyester and elastane. I've not been in the past very keen on sewing polyester, but I decided to give it a go because I've had great reviews about John Caldo fabrics, and I bet this won't disappoint. Will be a good one, and they don't look like fabrics you need to iron. This will be your go-to party dress to pack away, and if you have a party at the end of the day, you pack it away, pick it out, and I don't think it's the kind that would easily wrinkle, so it's a bonus. When you have those pieces of clothing, you don't have that low maintenance. And yeah, at least with this I have an idea of using it for a Sirocco jumpsuit. But the next two I'm going to show you, I need your honest opinion and input, because I'm not so sure what I'm going to do with them. I have ideas, but I'm happy for any recommendations that you may have. And this I ordered for in November, and I guess Minova didn't have it in stock by then, and I only received it in the post today with the bracelet I ordered for this week. And this is called the lurex jacquard fabric. I'm going to attach the links to all these fabrics at the bottom if you're interested in them. Lurex jacquard fabric. I didn't know what lurex was, but I guess to imagine it's the gold, it's the fiber of this gold. It has some gold thread in it. I think this is the fiber in this gold fabric. Yes, the camera is focusing nicely. If you can tell, it has some gold fibers in, and it's quite stretchy. When you hear jacquard, I was under the impression that it will be quite thick, but it's medium weight and it's quite stretchy. And I know myself too well, the gold and the silver threads in fabrics tend to itch my skin. So I ordered for it. I wasn't so sure what I was going to use it for. I thought it was a thicker one, then I would make a jumper that you would definitely be layering over another piece of cloth. But when it came, I was pleasantly surprised to notice at the back is actually plain black, smooth plain black. So if I have the back against my skin, I'm so sure nothing will be itching me. And I'm thinking of sewing up. It's quite flowy, lightweight, quite transparent. You need to layer it up, probably with a half slip underneath, so you don't have the world seeing whatever you're hiding behind this gorgeous fabric. And I'm torn between sewing a bodycon dress out of this. I bought a few patterns from Love Notions, and there's a bodycon dress, and probably it could be my New Year's Day dress. I know it's one to wear at the party. If the fabric is enough, I might also make a matching piece for my daughter, so we get to twin in the same fabric. But I'm happy for any advice or recommendations you might have what I could use this fabric for. The camera is focusing well. Yeah, focusing, yes. I'm happy for any advice you have for me for this particular fabric. And the last piece of fabric I have, this is a Lady McElroy knit textured jersey fabric in a purple. Okay, there's a story to this. On a normal day, I wouldn't order for purple fabric. The colors I'm most inclined to purchasing. When I ordered for this, for my blogger, I joined for part of the Minova blogger team. I ordered it for it in red and black because those are my kind of colors. However, when the postman delivered them, I found it was the purple that they've sent. I'm torn between returning it or using it. I'm going to hold it against my skin, and I would like your honest opinion if this fabric would look nice on me. I'm likely to run for the rusties, the reds, the oranges, the browns. I need your honest opinion about this purple fabric, whether it would look nice on my skin or it won't. I know I've got a good friend, Hila, who loves everything colorful. She would probably tell me, go for it, make that. But I need your honest opinion. Should I return it and get the red and black one, or I go ahead and sew it up? And at the moment, I don't have much planned out of this. It's an interesting fabric. If you can see the texture of the fabric, let the camera focus. I said texture of the fabric. It's quite stretchy. It's a stretchy fabric, if you can see how much it stretches. It would work well, I think, for skirts, dresses. And it's a medium weight fabric, so I'm not so sure. I'm hoping of sewing up the blackwood cardigan out of this. On a normal day, I've never dreamt of having a purple cardigan, but there's always a first time. It's not a bad fabric, it's actually a good one. Just like the John Caldo, I've had good reviews about Lady McElroy's fabric. I've never purchased one myself. So when I saw this, I thought I would buy it. I'm open to any suggestions of what I could sew out of it. At least for the last two pieces of fabric, I'm completely unsure of what I should be using them for. I'm happy for any recommendations and any advice you might have for me. Otherwise, that's it with my fabrics haul, and until next time, and if I don't come back here before Christmas, I'd like to wish all of you a Merry Christmas. And if you've come this far and you're not subscribed to my channel, please don't leave without subscribing. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon so that you can get notification whenever I upload a new video. Until next time, and I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a fabulous 2020. Until next time, bye bye.